Talking about first language development, it could be observed that the students are able to understand what the teacher explains in Spanish. They can also communicate and express their ideas with the teacher and their classmates. They can answer simple questions such as what, how, why, among others. They can speak in a way that is easy to understand. They draw pictures and make description of what they did. They can make both simple and complex sentences to express their ideas. And on the other hand, the aspects to be improved in this dimension are related to difficulties with the pronunciation of some specific letters such as R and S. Most of the students in this group have a process according to their age, where it is highlighted that students can make associations of what they learn in class with situations or objects in their close environment. They can also recognize spaces and identify and use spatial directions like left, right, up and down in both physical and virtual context. When they make drawings, they can respect the different size proportions, they can identify the use of different objects for its daily use, and when they do puzzles, they are able to identify the whole image by relating various objects they see in the puzzle pieces. Due to the virtual context, physical and social development could not be widely observed since it's not very evident in the classes and in the dynamics that take place during these. In terms of physical development, it was possible to observe that when the children have to dance to the songs at the beginning of the sessions, the children can perform simple exercises such as jumping and spinning, and they show good balance and body coordination. Also, in activities that require fine motor skills, students are able to make meaningful drawings and insert objects into small holes. Now, in terms of social development, it was possible to observe that most of the students actively participate in the classes. They are also able to recognize not only in themselves but also in others the different emotions. They can share their ideas and thoughts with the teacher, however, it is not very common for students to communicate with each other. 5 students of this group find it difficult to respect turns of participation, so most of the time they participate even if the teacher asks questions to other specific students. Taking into account the English development, the students of this group are able to understand the instructions and basic vocabulary that the teacher gives them in English. However, when the students don't understand, the teacher tends to use Spanish to facilitate the comprehension. In terms of oral language production, most of the students of this group answer to the questions with words from the vocabulary they know, and they can say and repeat simple sentences with the teacher's support. As a pre-server teacher, I have a B2 level of English, and taking into account the 4 English skills, listening, speaking, reading and writing, I can say that I have a satisfactory level in each of them. However, I have some difficulties and aspects to improve in the use of verb tenses when I speak. Finally, I use visual elements in the class to communicate in the most appropriate way and to impart the contents in a clear way for the students. In the development of the sessions, I choose to follow and use starting routines using English most of the time to strengthen the acquisition of vocabulary. For the activities, I generally choose to use very visual resources, making use of images, videos, virtual games, or books. Also, I provide the main vocabulary to the students so they have more clarity about what they will be working during the class. And finally, I always try to get the students to come up with the answers by themselves using body movements, images, or clues.